showing disrespect to one of our officials. And here's that play again. There's a reach-in by Jonathan De Guzman, and then Intal clearly twisted that right ankle.
But this free throw by Celino Cruz was due to the technical foul called against, or the technical called against Coach Bong Lavena. He misses his free throw. 2 free throws by JC Intal. We still have 1 whole half to go, Miko.
And I'm tired.
You know, the pace, the change of the pace of the game really showed here in the first half. From a half-court set, you could see both teams trying to go for the fast break. Not only that, you see the bodies clashing here, trying to get those rebounds. That's the reason why you're tired.
But I'm happy.
Okay.
Happy to be bringing this game to our viewers over Solar TV. And Talking Tex keeps the basketball. Shot clock winding down. 6 to shoot. Nick Velasco. And they'll say Wilson held on to Nick Velasco.
That's going to be free throws now for Nick Velasco.
Both teams have been in the penalty for quite some time now. So with 1:40, time stops. And our guest on the line is Nick Velasco. And this first free throw is short.
Well, those free throws really hurt him Talking Tex. They're 7 out of 14 so far, 50%. That's against Barangay Ginebra, 18 out of 23.
Oh, 2 misses by Velasco.
It's just like a mirror of the first game.
Parang nabaliktad. Now here's Intal to Villanueva. Villanueva off the glass, soft touch. Rebound ends up with De Guzman. Under 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter, and De Guzman hesitates, now fires, and misses. A Kalawit rebound by Villanueva. Here's Celino Cruz for 3. Show air ball. Villanueva will sit down in favor of Eric Meng. Eric Meng so far with 7 points. Here's Alapag. De Guzman on the right side. Shot clock down to 12. Under a minute to play in the first half. Alapag will make his move. Alapag goes inside. Outside Castro. Castro goes inside. Castro creates. And that ball ends up with De Guzman. 39 seconds remaining in the first half. 17 seconds to shoot for Talking Tex. Here's Ranidel to De Guzman. He'll try again. Still no go. And Baguio is in a hurry here. They want the ball. Well, they want a timeout first. With 16 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So this will be a 30-second timeout for Ginebra. A Handy Fix 30-second timeout brought to you by Handy Fix. First aid ng Bahay Mo, Bonzol, and Sealzol. 16.4 seconds remaining in what has been a pulsating second quarter. We've seen highs and lows, great plays and hard fouls. Right now, Ginebra with the upper hand, 59-43, and they will have the basketball when play resumes. Great Sunday crowd inside the Big Dome. Understandably, buhay na buhay ang Barangay Big Dome because Ginebra is on top. And here's our Mr. Donut surprise family of the game. Say hello to the Fregata family. And they just won a box of Mr. Donut Donuts. Sarap pang surprise. Ginebra has 9 seconds to shoot. There's a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. 5 seconds to shoot. JC Intal has the ball. 2 seconds to shoot. Celino Cruz falls away. Rebound for Ranidel De Ocampo. 1 second to go. Alapag at the buzzer. No. So at the end of the first,
with JC Intal during the second quarter run. of Ginebra. You know, some numbers we will show you is that the field goals, Stock and Tex 41 as against 43. We'd like to highlight this. Stock and Tex 7 out of 15 from the field. That's a little less than 50% as against Ginebra, 18 out of 23. The fast break points favoring Ginebra. The rebounds favoring Ginebra. At the top of our coverage, we mentioned that Stock and Tex simply outplayed Ginebra during the first game. This time around, Ginebra has outplayed Stock and Tex, but it is only the first half. We still have the second half to go.
By the way, if we have viewers who really want to get or see the pictures of Seb, Kenito, and Dr. J in Speedos, we are more than willing to send them a copy. Free shipping.
Free shipping.
Bahala na kayo. What you want to do with the pictures?
Yeah. May autograph pa yun.
Meron pa yun.
Okay.
That's right.
By
the way, makuha the skip PS Speedo, just for the record.
But was I carrying you that time?
I told you they were steamy. Okay, let's get down to business here. Adjustments, of course, the burden of adjusting is on Talking Tex. They watched Ginebra pull away in that second quarter. What do they need to do here in the third?
Well, they've got to play their game, not really get bothered by the calls. You know, I'm sure the coaching staff of Talking Tex spoke to the players, guys. We've got to concentrate on the game. I think the Talking Tex game, if it's going to be here in the second half, it will have to come from the backcourt rotation of Jimmy Alapag and Jason Castro, and that's the reason why they're starting off here together, because in the first quarter, the starters for Talking Tex did not have any one of the players. Now they're starting together. This might spell the difference for Talking Tex.
All right, let's go to Magoo Marjon.
You know what, Miko? Sir Danny hit it right on the head. That is what Assistant Coach Aboy Castro told us at the half. The Coach Chot Reyes told the players to just focus on what's within their control. They do not mind the referees here in the second half and leave all the complaining to their manager, Virgil Villavicencio. Also, they got to defend without fouling here in the second half, and they got to make their free throws, because that's another thing that's within their control. Miko?
Well, thank you, Magoo. Talking Tex did a lot of complaining in that second period. They were obviously frustrated by Ginebra's big run in that quarter. Meantime, Tubit scores, and Ginebra stays on top 63-46.
That's going to be
foul is against Wilson.
That's going to be the second personal foul of Willie Wilson. Now, as we start the third quarter, it seems that Jason Castro has a mission, and that is to attack the basket, try to fish for the fouls. To be at a point wherein you just control the game, or something that you can have control of, and that would be the free throw story. Castro hitting his first free throw. That's going to be good news for Talking Tex as we start the third. They want to forget that less than 50% free throw shooting during the first half. It is a different story. They're now down by 16 points. Make that 15, or is it still 16? Yes, it's still 16. This is a different second half.
You know, if this game goes through to 4, kasi nga parang napansin natin, parang game 1 ito, pero baliktad.
Baliktad.
If that's the case, then you do have to expect that big Talking Tex comeback here in the second half.
That's true, and you know, there's no doubt that both teams have the capacity to go back into a game wherein they're down by 20 points. What they need is just one spurt, and that spurt, alongside that spurt, the offensive spurt, is how you play or defend well against the opponents and prevent them from scoring, Miko.
Meantime, Harvey Carey attacks and Ranindel, just a composed operator under the basket. Ranindel now with 8 points. Ginebra still on top, 65-49. Basket is good for Intal plus a foul.
You know, we featured